Hi everyone, Angie here, coming on to do hashtag full deck challenge 2, card number 6. It's hosted by Shanuki Art here on YouTube, where we decorate a playing card with the prompts that she provides each week. We are on card 6. So there's my card, and the prompts for this week are black markings, and that's pretty much anything just using like a black crayon, a black marker, black paint, anything of such sorts, I guess, that you want to use. Stenciling, I guess, whatever you want to do of that side, some type of black markings. Sheet music, so some music note paper. So I have all my pieces here. So I've got a piece of sheet music here. Flower, or the plural for flowers. So I have a couple flowers, and this is like a teal flower here, and then I brought in another one just because the digital piece that I'm working with has those colors. It's got some teal in there as well as like some gray and some vintage look there, so I'm going to be using a portion of that. And then for an additional teal, I have this pretty little peacock feather that I'm going to be using, and then I brought in a small, which is kind of large. I guess I shouldn't say small because it's kind of bigger than the other one, but I'm going to layer those two and use those two feathers together. Okay, so those are our prompts, and here's my card. So let's just get started and get this baby done. Brought my white tissue paper, which I usually use as a base, some type of tissue paper anyway, or a napkin, and usually it's tissue paper. So we will get going on that and see what we can do here. And actually I could probably get away with not even using the tissue paper this time, but let's just kind of have it. Grab my scissors here. Okay. So what I thought we would do is just layer this down on top of here. Yeah, so really I do kind of like the number to show through just a tad, so we'll cover it, but we'll expose the number 6. Okay. Just cut a piece of paper down. Alrighty. So that's our first layer. Give that a second to dry, and then we'll clean that up. And then I thought this digital here, and I just printed it in an A6 size, 4x6. This is, you can print it in whatever size you want. I thought I'd use a portion of this, which I just have to decide. I don't want to lose the 6 because I thought this lady would be really pretty, but maybe we can use this lady. Yeah, that might work. I'm gonna trim this around, see what we can come up with here. Let's see. The color is the turquoise, so I want to keep some of the color in here. And if we do something like that, and I'll just trim around her. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just trying to get it somewhat neatly around the image. Okay. There we go. And maybe put that down something like that. Okay, and then before I do that, I think I am going to put a small slit, and we could see, if you can see, the image shows some like feathering or fluffiness in the style of the hat there, but that's where I am going to tuck in my own feathers. So I'm going to put a little slit there, and we're going to tuck the feathers in behind. So when we glue it down, yes, okay. Now if we can just get that in a place where we want it. I think we'll be good. Okay, now we can clean that up a little bit. And I don't want to cut off the feather here. We might have to shorten it a bit, but let's take a look. I may leave it long. Yeah, I think we could just trim that down a little bit. I don't think it needs to be. Yes, that looks pretty there. Actually, we could tuck that in there also. Let me get my poke tool. Maybe we could. Okay, very nice. I like it. And then flower or flowers and black markings. So for black markings, I thought I'd just use a Sharpie. And we just do a little something here. then just decide if I want to use one or two of the flowers. But before I do that, I'm going to go around. I did my markings, or at least all the markings that I want to do. Let me do a little underneath this. May not show, but it may stand out. The black maybe it'll stand out a little bit underneath those feathers. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do as far as the markings, but I am going to bring in a little shading around the edges. If I can find my black. Just to help that look a little more finished around the edges there. Oops. Leave that out, may need it. Again, okay. And I think I want to bring this one in. I think I'll just use one. First I thought I'd use two, but I think I'll just use the one. My light went out, let me turn this one on. Let me turn my light on just a second, guys. There we go. It's connected to the... There we go. Make sure you guys can see. Okay. It'll probably end up going out again. Let's see. All right. I think I like that. I kind of like the feathers kind of going at a curve here, going this direction. All right. So that one's done. And I said, just for fun, so if we have time, we'll do a second one. So I brought in the same elements. Oh, here we go. And I have a piece of brown, just cardstock here. And we'll just do another one for fun. And for this one, I have brought in sheet music, a piece of my Happy Scraps from last week, and it's got some teal on there. Let's see if we can get this one done real quick. Okay. Okay, put this one down. And I kind of like the idea of that being kind of curled up. Trim that up. Okay, very nice. And I brought my flowers. And for this one, I think I'm going to use my black distress crayon. Let's see, and we'll go around, do a little on the edge here, of course. And we're supposed to activate it with a little bit of water, but I don't think we really need that on this one. We'll just go with the markings. Just put a few little random. I think that'll work. It's just something simple and easy like that. And these are just some two-dimensional DIY flowers that I made with a die cut, and I put a enamel dot in the middle. It's got a turquoise enamel dot, and the other one's pink. Bring out some of the colors from my happy scrap there, which is very pretty. And then I'll bring in a little bit more distress ink around the edges. And there we go. Easy peasy. So here's my original make for the challenge, hashtag Full Deck Challenge 2, using prompts black markings, sheet music, flower or flowers, and the color turquoise. Very pretty. And then this is just an additional second make just to get a little bit of a different look, different feel using the same prompts. Again, black markings, sheet music, 2 flowers on this one, and the color turquoise. Alrighty, so that is my project for this card challenge. I hope you like what you see. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment below. Hit the like. I will see you on the next video. Until next time, guys, thank you so very much. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.